rangy, skilled guys.
Altmaier in distress. Gets rid of it. Caught!
Touches it. You can see 2 feet in bounds.
The offense on the field. They're passing it. Got a man! Incomplete! Illinois takes over on Alex Herrera from 41 yards out. You heard it. The kind of package they have in here, 4th and 1. They're going to pick up the first down and then some. Attaway taken off. Attaway. There he is. Touchdown. On the RPO. Taking a shot. His receiver fell and it's picked off by Kilgore. And Kilgore. McCray in the backfield on 1st and goal. He cuts it back. Touchdown. Fighting Illini. Into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Franklin in motion. They fake the jet sweep. McCray. Touchdown Illinois. Steps back. Knees it. And that's it. They cheesed it. The Cheez-It.
Yard attempt now for Ireland or for Bunnell. The hold is good. The kick is up and away, and it is also good. The first half. The draw to Dunbar. He kicks to the left side. Patered, Indiana.
This guy
Orders straight as the fullback. He gets the ball. He fumbles into the end zone. Indiana has it. Oh, my goodness. Against Texas Tech. Baylor fumbled.
hanging up the spikes.
Oh, I've enjoyed it, though. I mean, I hate to see him hurt all the time, and so I'm sorry to.
They faked the field goal, had a wide open play, didn't get it. Haven't been able to score. Here comes Green on the bootleg. Touchdown, Indiana. Pat Hayden and myself, and being so gracious to us the last couple of days. And that'll just about do it. The final 5 seconds. 1991, the bowl season for 91 is complete. The next bowls will be in 1992.
Looked left to Williams, drew the defender, back to Laporte, a quick shot, that's the other tight end, that's Lachey, an Iowa touchdown. See Iowa defenders loading the box, the play fake for Wade, reads it over the middle, it's picked off. That is Xavier Wampa. There goes Wampa. Touchdown Iowa.
It just makes everything worse.
Wade downfield, that's trouble. Again, you can watch the post-game show presented by Capital One over on the ESPN app.
And it's Edwards himself. Touchdown! In the game, Edwards throws strike slant to Octavian Smith, but he fumbles the ball. It's still live, and it looks like on third down, on the 3rd and goal, Edwards to the end zone. Touchdown, Preston Howard. Eli Mason in the backfield. Edge throws to the end zone. Touchdown. Dylan Wade scooped up. Edge in trouble, goes down. Sacked by Austin Keefe. Thorne throws. It's Brandon Frazier. Fake to Hunter. Quick throw. Pick 6. Watch out. To the house. It's Glendon Miller. From the 19, Battie. After the penalty, that ball's on the ground. Maryland recovers it. Third string quarterback comes in, and immediately Auburn makes some noise as Cobb's extra effort. Touchdown Auburn. Victory formation for the Maryland Terrapins. They win the Trans-Perfect Music City Bowl, whipping Auburn 31-13.
The Alabama band is heading for cover. And ball security, ball's out. First quarter. Warren in the pocket, throws over the top, and caught! Touchdown! What a catch by Frederick. From the desert, Milroe, back to pass, ball comes out! It's on the turf, picked up by Michigan! 7. Milroe in the pocket, good protection this time, throws wide open, caught! Touchdown! Robbie Oates, the tight end.
Absolutely not. You are ecstatic to walk away with points.
I like that. Last half full, Alabama. Incredible that they found a way to get 3. Milroe in the pocket. Flush left. Milroe heaves it up, incomplete. He had a man. They hold Ohio State and all their stars to 10 points. They come to this bowl game, hold Jalen Milroe and Alabama to 13.
You see Michigan State here rushing to the line to avoid that third down package by Pitt.
Thorne got one-on-one coverage, and it's caught. Touchdown, Reed. Patty into the end zone, got a man. Juggled by Kroll, knocked away by... Patty going to try and do it himself. He does. Close. No sing. Touchdown! Oh! They gave it to him. Patty. And Coughlin shoots it right through. 5 receivers. Bevel into the end zone. Touchdown! They take the lead. Jared Wayne. Through 24 touchdowns during the season. Under pressure, stepping up, running and sacked. It came out! A scoop and score! Room service, Cam Bright. Happy New Year, Pitt! Pickett opted out. Patty was injured on the second series. He's going to be sacked back at the 20-yard line by Jacobs. Thorne down the middle. Caught! Over the middle, picked off into the arms of Halliday. And Halliday gonna have a New Year's holiday. Room service, ring it up, Sparty. In school history.
How rewarding of a moment is this?
And the left footer misses it as well. 2nd and 13. Schlee with time. Lofts one up over the middle. It's Aiden Green. Green! Brought down at Evan on the big one. 2nd and goal. Schlee to the left. Schlee to the end zone. Minnesota has goal to go in this game. Toss outside. Is he going to throw it? Has a man. Caught. Touchdown. See what Brosmer does. Looks right. Keeps it right. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's Gosnell in motion. Another play fake. Another sack. Pressure. Henderson. Team. Taylor. Touchdown. Minnesota. Pressure. Brosmer. Picked off. Dante Lovett gives the Hokies or Brosmer gonna fake it. What a play call. Jamison Gears.
For a true freshman to start at the power conference level. Raiola floats it for Banks. Price came over. Was he in bounds? Home to watch him close out his career. So he gets it. And Johnson is in. The Huskers strike first. To lineman Ty Robinson comes in as a fullback to block. With knives go straight ahead. Touchdown Huskers.
That time Nebraska did it.
And the low extra point is blocked and scooped up by Ashton McShane. Trying to run it back for something for Boston College. And he does on the blocked extra point. He's sick. Huskers need 3. Johnson out of the backfield. Touchdown, Nebraska. Another crack at it for Turbo Richard up the middle. Touchdown. A pair of fakes on the same drive. That's his blocked. Pops up in the air. Omar Thornton dropped inside the first and goal, Boston College. Jordan McDonald up the middle. And McDonald is in. Touchdown.
Guys where he knows there's the gaps that he can fill, but a great foundation he was able to lay in his first year.
Dylan Raiola celebrates. Nebraska got the
Colorado and Old Dominion had their quarterback sacked more than Northwestern. But still 7-5, and he's taken down again. Back at the 14th athlete. And he's in trouble, and he's sacked. So the quarterback's hitting the
guys to the box. They don't want to give up the big play.
A lot of rush 4 and drop 7. Barnes deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Mentioned a 4-sport athlete in high school, and he just threw another interception. Picked off for the second time by Jaheim Joseph, who has blockers and running room to the outside. Joseph inside. 25-yard gain to the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. Cam Johnson. One of those conversions on this possession. Barnes with a flag down. He goes down back inside the thing. The 2 tight ends went to the left. And it is a touchdown. Mackay to the running back. Pump fake by Bryan. Lots of contact over there. And they still complete it for a touchdown to the Big Ten. David Braun. 8-5 in his first season as head coach, and a fitting conclusion to this remarkable year for the Northwest.
First down, make it 9. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Leonard has to dig deep. Right. And 2nd and 5, play fake. Howard flips it. Smith's got it, and the freshman just waltzes in as the Buckeyes score. Judkins slips a tackle. Quinshon Judkins dives for the end zone, and Ohio State makes it 2 for 2 and takes the lead. Howard looking across the middle and has space, takes up, touchdown! Sneaking open was Quinshon Judkins. Shot against Texas, he was almost perfect against Tennessee and Oregon. Haven't had to employ that tonight. Judkins breaks free. Quinshon Judkins hits a sprint. And they'll finally run him down at the 5. An explosive play. Well, as the 3 tight ends, power formation, Judkins, easy. And Ohio State stretches and flexes. To use some fakes and some trickery, and they need something here. And the rollout pass is incomplete. They roll the dice. Faison made it. Jaden Fielding on from 46 yards. And slides it inside the right upright. So the Buckeye. Pressure again. It's picked up. And on the slant, the catch is made by Jaden. Greathouse is free. Greathouse gets a block. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Tonight at all.
Abuka on a little reverse inside pitch. Nice play design. Better execution. Abuka weaving and dodging tackles. Lost the ball at the end. They run him down. They haven't made a signal yet. Yes, it just said they don't fumble, period. They did. And there's some belief in the building for the Irish faithful.
Review, the voting on the field stands. First down, Notre Dame.
Get timeout.
Pressure, Leonard launching. Great house. Major catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Moving. Here they come.
Heavy pressure. Howard delivers downfield. And Smith. He's got it. Jeremiah Smith hadn't had a Miss it, and the Irish have hope. It's good. And Ohio State is going to walk out of Atlanta nation's toughest postseason climb in the history of the sport. And after all that, it's
What you're saying? Not nice. Salter back to throw. Back corner of the end zone. Drops it into Bentley Herschel for the play action. Nix rolls across his body, back in the end zone. A wide open. Play action again. Nix almost lost his balance. Maintains and finds Terrence Ferguson.
Has made it a point that they're going to be physical and run the football.
A little jet sweep, and Bo Nix with that one touch ahead. Salter, long throw to the sideline. That's bobbled, and may have been intercepted on the carom. Here comes a blitz. Nix, seam shot, end zone, sliding catch made by Trayshawn. Trick play. A flea flicker, back to Bo Nix. They set up the screen to Tez Johnson. Blockers in front. A freeway to the end zone for a touchdown.
Development this year and wants to play in the NFL next year. Continue to play hard, make great decisions.
C.J. Daniels lost the football. And Oregon has it back after that huge hit. And
you guys, this entire season, it's been a true joy.
And a joy to watch Bo Nix wrap up his collegiate career with a terrific performance. The Oregon Ducks are the 45 yards out. Jonah Dalmas, well left. Play action. Aller floats one in the back right corner of the end zone. Tyler Warren.
Now just getting beat at the point of attack.
Four-man rush. Aller, he's going to take a shot. Amari Evans, right down the chimney. Touchdown.
Don't even let him talk about it. We're going to come right back at him again.
Losing the football is Aller. At the mesh point, he coughed it up and shit. Instead, it's a handoff right up the gut. Tyler Crow gets a push. Touchdown. A Boise. Certainly has the distance. And he's got it. So Ryan, play action. Hatson rolling out. Wide open down the sideline of blown coverage. And Matt Lauder takes it the distance. Touch. Another blitz. Aller loads it in the back of the end zone. Jump ball for Tyler Warren. Touchdown. Cutter on third down and long. It's a lob. Intercepted. Zakee Wheatley, 20 on the clock. Singleton breaks free. Nick Singleton, house call. Touchdown. 15 seconds to go.
And the issue for Brad Lambert, the defense coordinator for Purdue, is he had two spires on Hooker on that play as well.
Going deep again. Caught. Touchdown. Tennessee did it after missing so many players to the portal. O'Connell rolls. Going to let go. Deep. Wide open. A Purdue first down and more for Brett Thompson. Hung a U-turn on Lower Broadway. He is in.
Feeling good, and then maybe take their shots.
Here's a shot down the sideline. Wide open. It's Tillman again. Officially 29. And he will bang it through again. Little boot and a dump. Touchdown, Payne Durham. Seventh play of the drive. To the perimeter. Good blocking on the edge. Tennessee touchdown. Fifth for the change. Third and goal. Into the end zone. Caught and dropped. I don't think he finished. Volunteers bring four. O'Connell intercepted.
He threw it.
Coverage. It's playing coverage.
Over the middle. Caught by the tight end. Payne Durham into Tennessee territory. Spins free. Durham down the sideline. A stiff arm. He is in. What a play.
Teams checking. They bring it.
Hooker. One-on-one coverage. Caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. Cedric Tillman with his third touchdown. Low snap. O'Connell fires sideline. Caught. It's Brock Thompson again. And he will rumble all the way down to the sideline for a 70-yard. Purdue still has 3 timeouts. Hooker and pressure. Lobs it. Caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. For Purdue's 9th win of the season. It is good. And Purdue in a back-and-forth affair wins it in overtime. Third time's the charm for Wimsatt. He is. No signal yet.
All right. The one thing we might want to do is have a limit on tush pushes.
I mean, you got to think they'll do it again on fourth down if they need it. Leading by a touchdown. Dremel in motion. They hand to Monungai. Testing the right side. Looking for the corner. He's got it, and he's got 6. Got first and goal. Brown on the keeper. Brown to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
You remind
We've been preaching it.
Yeah.
Brown looks to throw. Wants it all. Restrepo's open. Taps the toes. Touchdown, Miami. At this point, it seems like it.
Yeah.
Both punters in this game are. Joyce does not get it off. Blocked.
They got him.
Touchdown, Rutgers. That'll turn. Time down. Well, Brown on the keeper is in for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the afternoon. And Miami's got the first score. They formation for Rutgers. Ball game over. Scarlet Knights win. The Scarlet Knights win here at Yankee Stadium.
Schlee takes a snap. Colin Schlee now is going to run for it. Schlee flips it to the end zone. Touchdown, Habermill. Some information, all the D linemen in for extra blockers, and it worked. Touchdown, Halani in Boise State. Garbers throws. That one is caught. Touchdown. Kyle Ford. So Garbers comes in tempo here. Harden in the game. They give it to TJ Harden. He's going to walk in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Down the field, just throwing an absolute strike.
And the quick tempo handoff. TJ Harden. Harden. Touchdown. On 3rd and long. Tiller pressured, throws, wobbles that one into traffic. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Alex Johnson. And he'll bring it back into. Some things don't change. UCLA comes up with a turnover. Now Garber's going deep to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Over. On 3rd down and short. Halani gets the first down and more to midfield. George Halani trying to outrun the defense. Johnson can't catch him. Touch. 5 pounds.
In the second half, 28 second half points for the UCLA Bruins, and a huge burst of energy by Ethan Garbers. Just
here in the first quarter, 3rd and goal. Reed to the end zone and caught. Touchdown, Noah. Just a 3-man rush. Reed's got all the time in the world, going downfield and intercepted. What a play by Kamar. Marcel Reed takes a low snap, looking right, throws middle, incomplete, and intercepted on the tip ball down the sideline. Never in rhythm. 2nd and 5 for SC. Pressure picked up. They throw the screen and a nice catch with a lot of space out in front. Down the sideline. Now it's 2nd and goal. Reed over the top toward Thomas. Jump ball, and he caught it. 6 of 18. And this one batted up and intercepted. What a play by Cassius Howell. Reed looking middle, throws, and it's caught! Touchdown! Now there is a penalty. Penalties in their favor. First down inside the 20. Mayava over the top, caught! Touchdown! Jacoby Lane. Jackson again, touchdown! A&M is missing three really good defensive linemen. Mayava from the end zone is going to throw it into coverage. Intercepted. Mayava in the pocket, throws, caught, and the reach. Touchdown. Jacoby Lane's got. Bussey in motion. They will fake it to him. Reed straight ahead run. Reed into the open. Touchdown. Marcel Reed. Mayava looking left, throws a slant, caught, touchdown! Vegas.
Looking for a pass, offense by Rule.
Past several of those teams ahead of them tonight. On first and goal, Johnson to the end zone. No signal on the team. Jaden Blue, touchdown. Longhorns running.
Watch the fullback dive.
It's Johnson for the touchdown. They lined him up. Yes, Andre Sweat is in as well at the right end. They block this time for a Texas touchdown. Second down and 10. They're in field goal range. Pressure. He stepped away from it. Fires, and it is caught on the deflection. Third time in this opening half. Baxter, touchdown, Texas. They frequently run the play clock down a lot. In the end zone, touchdown, Jalen McMillan. They faked it to him, and it is caught. And pop it over their heads and go chase it. They're not going to do it. It needs to go 10 yards, and it didn't go 10. It doesn't matter. Washington recovered it. It was his chance to advance to the national championship game. Ewers lobs it up, and it is incomplete. Intended for.
Last year across town against Notre Dame. Wolf to throw, slings it into double coverage, and it's intercepted in the end zone. Trey Rucker with twice on offense, just 7 plays. They do not have any rushing yards yet in the ball game, and breaking tackles and getting free into the secondary is Stephon Johnson. Inside the 30-yard line, he's got a blocker in front, inside the 5, and he'll take it the distance. On first and goal, it's Malusi, touchdown Badgers. First and 10. On the rollout, Wolf, wide open in the end zone, touchdown Rucci. 17 yards for number 17. He'll throw again, and is that picked? Right away from the receiver, it is. Interception.
Sometimes a good block is just getting in the way.
Big hole up the middle, and the burst to the end zone. Braylon Allen, touchdown. Rangel out of the gun. Keeps it, and then flips it to Ollie Gordon for the touchdown. With one more big stop for their defensive coordinator, Jim Leonard. Intercepted at the 45. It's picked off by Cedric Dort. And he's got a return set up, cut down. And the Wisconsin Badgers win the Guaranteed Rate Bowl 24-17.